What's going on, everybody? This is Renegade #1, aka the Feminist Killer, hashtag Logitorian. We have to get rid of this individual mindset. As spiritual beings, as black pillars, if we know the circumstances are fucked up, we can't continue to think in a selfish manner. We have to think as a collective. We have to work as a unit. And that comes with us being able to understand each other. We have to have a logical mindset. We have to be as a unit. Things get done. Things that are very efficient, they work as a unit. If you look at look at an ant, right? Ants, they're very efficient. They are hard to defeat, because they work together as a colony. We have to be a colony. We have to be, in sync with each other. If we're not in sync with each other, we'll never really formulate anything. Ultimately, I would like for everybody to get together, communicate, and just build something. If you're not really trying to do that, you're just wasting time. You're wasting time, and you're not serving yourself any purpose. The whole purpose about, if you're still in the MGTOW rim, is obviously not just going your own way, but actually opening up and realizing that we need each other more than ever, because we all are going through the same bullshit. We all see what the fuck is going on. We understand that the government's a lie. We understand that just human beings are savages. And I choose not to be a part of that. I'm presuming you choose not to be a part of that. So my thing is, the only thing we can do is take action. That's all we can do is take action. And part of taking action is unifying together. If we don't unify together and we continuously think, oh, this is not going to affect me, I'm going to do what I'm going to do, and you do what you do, that's ignorant. And that's the problem with today's society overall, is that we think one spoiled apple won't affect the whole basket of fruit. That one spoiled apple, if we continuously allow it to be spoiled and rotten, is going to give off the gases that will eventually affect the other fruit. And that's what's going on now. You got all of these fucked up people, all of these fucked up selfish people, and we allow them to be selfish. We allow people to fuck up our communities. We allow people to, run this country, or, run the masses that have no good intention of doing anything. And look at the people. They don't know shit. They don't know shit. This is due to the fact of us being passive aggressive. We cannot be passive aggressive. Being passive aggressive doesn't get anything done. When you do nothing, that's your answer. You are nothing. That means you are weak. That means you are okay with being selfish. You are okay with the current narrative. I'm not okay with the current narrative. I understand we can't change everybody, but the thing is, we got to do our best to reach as many as possible. This world is going to burn. This world is going to go to shit. Sadly. But if you truly are fed up with the shit that's going on, you have to reach out, continuously reach out. It doesn't matter if you get negative reactions or if people call you corny. Fuck those people. Those people don't mean shit. They don't. People who criticize you for trying to inspire unity, those are people who are the fucking problem. Those are people who are the problem. You complain about shit, but you're not taking action. Those are people I don't stand. people who agree with you, but they still don't want to carry it out. That's a problem. In order for us to come together, we have to start communicating. I know you guys hear me say that all the time, but communication is the key. Obviously, we need to brainstorm ideas about what to do. And just embrace, we need to build a manhood, a brotherhood, sort of like. And I think that would be good for everybody because, again, every guy is not being heard. Every guy is not gonna, verbally express themselves that they're fucked up and that they need help. We have to go out there and we have to find those people. A lot of guys are not confident. A lot of guys are still insecure. We have to find those type of guys, and we have to bring them to light and let them know that, hey, you are not alone. Obviously, if you know the world's fucked up, why would you want to be in it alone? Why would you want, when you know there's millions of guys that are just like you, give them that energy, give them that wisdom. And that's what I want you guys, that's what I want to do for you guys, is obviously give you the wisdom, give you the knowledge that I can do, as much as I can. There's going to be people who are going to look at it as like a joke or a cult or whatever they want to say. You just got to let them say what they're going to say. You cannot give people the time of the day. We got to keep going. We got to keep grinding. And that's pretty much it, man. It's just get out of that selfish mindset because it doesn't get anything done. I realized one person cannot change the world. Numerous people can, though. We have to stop being egomaniacs. Do not let your ego get the best of you. Because if you allow your ego to get the best of you, you're killing your brothers. You are fighting your brothers unknowingly. We are all brothers here. We are all brothers. Doesn't matter the race, doesn't matter any of that. What matters is we come together on an intellectual level. We talk, we share ideas, we build, we give each other the strength. And that's it. Give yourself the courage to fight every single day. Because no one's going to do this for you. No one. And that's pretty much it, man. It's understanding that society has been, that individual mindset has brought society down to its lowest point. We have to we shouldn't be afraid of shunning people. I'm not an egalitarian. I'm not for a world of just global peace. There will never be peace entirely, and we gotta let the perverted thoughts, we have to let all the people who possess perverted ideas, they must be shunned. All the people who have natural ideas of nature, things that actually coexist of roles in society that are productive, those are people that we should value. We as black pillars and, those who are still red pilled, we have to develop a value system and we have to stand by it and we have to defend it. If we don't do that, we will fall. We will never get anywhere. And me personally, if you're not going to do anything in your life, if you're not going to reach out, if you're not going to save people, you might as well just fucking kill yourself. You might as well just fucking kill yourself because you're just wasting time. You're just taking up capacity. Period. I think the main priority is to spread the message that we should rebel against the system. We are not going to settle for the current status of our world. We have to work for a better tomorrow today, currently. Work for a better tomorrow. Because tomorrow is going to be the same as today if we continuously do the same shit. You understand? And that's what most people forget about. They forget that doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result, is insanity. You know? And to all the brothers that, all the brothers that are confused, who are still battling with depression, who are still battling with the thought of, not getting that affection, you just gonna have to accept it. You have to accept it. You have to make peace with your suffering. Make peace with yourself. And that's something that, again, I don't want to repeat exactly because I just made a video on that, but just endure it. You should have no shame. Fuck having shame. You don't need to be embarrassed about anything. Because as far as I'm concerned, if you live a normal life, you're useless. Being normal is useless. You might as well, like I said, you might as well kill yourself because you're making yourself into a fucking clone. Fuck being a clone. Fuck being selfish. Forget the Americanized mindset. Forget that westernized way of thinking. See, people think that being an individual is a good thing. You're being free spiritually, right? But the thing is, I realized I had to get out of that mindset that, thinking by myself, other people's problems wouldn't affect me. That's what I used to think. I'm pretty sure most of you believe that other people's problems won't affect you. That's bullshit. Those people's problems indirectly do affect you. Because you have to coexist with these people. You have to be around dumbasses every fucking day. When you go to the fucking mailbox and you see idiots being stupid, that shit affects your mental health because that energy rubs off on you. Those rotten apples rub off on you. That feminism, the homosexuality that you see other people do, and I hear people always say this, I don't want to tell other people how to live their life. We have to tell people how to live their life. We have to tell people how to live their life. Because if we don't show them the right way of how to live, they're going to fuck their life up. And then they're going to encourage other people to live that same fucked up path that they took. That's why we have to openly say, nah, fuck that. That's not acceptable. It should never be acceptable. If you still doing the same, you practice the same bad habits, you either change those habits or you stay in the same fucked up situation. Period. And that's all it is to it. We have to reteach. We have to reteach society. Obviously, it's probably not realistic, to tell you the truth. And I understand that this world is probably going to fucking burn, but shit, if the world is going to be destroyed, at least let's do our best to, end out on a bang. We're not going to reach a lot of people. You understand? Because unfortunately, the government controls the masses. So they regulate what goes in and what goes out. That's what the government does. The government regulates what goes in, what goes out. And if it's too true, if it's too blunt, if it's too uncensored, it's not going to be seen by everybody. They will make it invisible to the masses. Because information that reaches the masses is information that's not really relevant towards growth. It's not relevant towards growth. So they don't care about it. They don't care if everybody listens to it. The music that you listen to, I recommend you have a zero tolerance. You need to change your lifestyle. You need to be more conscientious of what you're taking in. Be careful of the music that you buy, because that same thug, that same drug dealer, that same individual, that crappy individual, You're funding their lifestyle. That slutty female that's has 1 million followers on Instagram, you're funding that lifestyle for them. You're funding it for them. You complain that these people are in these positions, but you're listening to their music, you're buying their albums, you're liking their photos. You're being a hypocrite. You are producing the very thing that you hate. That's what's so fucked up about human beings. They don't realize that they're causing their own suffering. They don't have any self-awareness. And if you are a person that doesn't have self-awareness, you are an NPC. You are blue-pilled. Work on your self-awareness. Be honest with yourself. Don't be afraid to say, oh, I fucked up. Or I'm a dumbass motherfucker. Don't be afraid to say those things about yourself. It's okay to say those things about yourself. Now, the thing is, now that you declare that you're a dumbass motherfucker, what are you gonna do about it? That's where most people get caught up at. Most people don't know how to change. And that's where I have to step in. That's where brothers who have, large channels have to step in and be like, look, I'll show you the way. Because I do understand a lot of brothers, they want to find the right path, but they just don't know which path to go down. I'm telling you, live a righteous path. I'm not a religious person. What I'm saying is live a structured lifestyle. Have a lifestyle of structure. See, what I noticed today is the NPCs, the individual mindset type people, they don't like a structured lifestyle. They don't like structure. A life without structure is more prone to be disastrous. And look at where we're sitting at. But, in reality, let's just be honest. In reality, most people are not going to make it. Most people are going to burn and perish from a mental standpoint and continue doing that shit because they're not going to want to change. Most people are not going to want to change. I shouldn't have to, sadly, I'll say this. If you have to continuously be motivated, then you're probably doomed. You have to find a way to self-motivate yourself. If a person who genuinely wants to change, they will wake up every day and they'll be ready to go. They will have that black pill mindset every fucking day when they get up. They don't forget certain details. Too many people not taking it serious. If you're not taking it serious, fuck you. You can die slow. That's on you. That's on you. You can be like the other billions of people laughing at us. Hey, laugh. It's a fucking game until your ass burns, until you end up in the same situation as everybody else. Look at everybody right now. Everybody's panicking and shit because of what the government's telling them. They're allowing the fucking government to fearmonger them. We should remain calm. I don't give a fuck. You shouldn't give a fuck. Like I said, when it comes to death, when it comes to catastrophes like this, we should welcome it. Because we don't have nothing to lose. We have everything to gain. If you are spiritually pure, if you feel at peace, you will be fine with anything that comes your way. Whether it's death, whether it's life, you won't give a fuck. Bottom line is, get rid of the individual mindset, and we as men, we as spiritual beings, we will rise. Don't worry about women. The reason I say don't worry about women, because women are followers by nature. If the men fix themselves, the women will follow after that. But my thing is, you cannot count on women liking you. You cannot count on women. Don't be friends with women or any of that. You have to be pretty much in a tunnel vision perception. The only thing you should be focusing on is other men. other men. We should be focusing on each other. Don't worry about sex. Don't worry about what other people are saying about your sexuality. Don't worry what other people are saying about your ideology. Oh, it's weird, it's this. Fuck those people. They won't understand. You know, a small mind won't comprehend a big spirit. They won't comprehend a abnormal mindset because they are conditioned to operate within a certain frame. You know, they're limited. Their mindset and their brain capacity is limited. Yours isn't. Your mindset is unlimited, and you should take advantage of that. You know, consider yourself, you know, if you are one of the few people that understand, you know, the ideology of the black pill or the red pill, you should consider yourself special. If you're still grasping it, okay, be honest with yourself. But don't lie to yourself and say, oh, I got it, and you're still doing the same dumb shit. You know, you should not have the same friends over and over. And I think I'm going to make a video about that probably in a few days. But anyway, I'm going to end this video off. I hope you guys like the video. Like the video, share, subscribe. Peace.